Let me start by thanking you, Mr. President, for giving time out of your busy schedule to honor our illustrious son, Muhammad Sanusi Bakindo, on this auspicious occasion of his successful completion of a 6-year meritorious service as the OPEC Secretary General after serving the maximum allowed 2 terms. Mr. Bakindo was appointed the OPEC Secretary General through a highly competitive process. He assumed the position on 1st August 2016 during a very challenging time in the oil industry. At that time, Mr. President, oil producers were finding it difficult to come together to address a supply glut that was crippling the oil market. As soon as Mr. Bakindo took over, they desperately sought cooperation agreement among producers that seemed to defy possible solutions and eluded the wisdom of the wise men started to take shape. All global players in the industry applauded and hailed him as the proverbial Daniel that ascended the throne. Mr. Bakindo has since steered the heavily loaded OPEC Plus ship through several life-threatening, turbulent waters against all formidable obstacles. He spearheaded the historic Algiers Accord in September 2016, which paved way for the equally historic Declaration of Cooperation among 23 oil-producing countries, a feat that had never been achieved in the history of the oil industry. Then, COVID-19 pandemic started in late 2019 with devastating blow to the oil market. There was a sharp disagreement among producers on how to deal with the problem, and oil price went into an inconceivable negative territory again. Mr. Bakindo stepped up his negotiating acumen that brought about the largest and longest production management cooperation in the history of OPEC. This brought about the ongoing oil market recovery we are all enjoying today. Mr. Bakindo is a strong believer in multilateralism and cooperation. He has laid a good foundation for these at the OPEC Secretariat in the past 6 years, and this has definitely left the organization in a stronger position to confront the challenges it will face in the coming years, such as those related to the energy transition and climate change. Mr. Bakindo has received several honors from governments and institutions worldwide, including the Republic of Austria's prestigious Sylva decoration with sash conferred by the Austrian president. Mr. President, sir, I have the honor to present to you our illustrious son, Muhammad Sanusi Bakindo, who has done Nigeria proud in the Committee of Nations and is returning home victoriously like Julius Caesar. Thank you, Mr. President.
No, please sit down. Please sit down.